Hey guys, it's Marcus, your man. In this video, I'll be doing my 2015 NFL mock draft picks 1 through 10. Okay, let's get started. With the number 1 overall pick in the 2015 NFL draft, I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers selecting Jameis Winston, quarterback, Florida State University. Now you may be thinking, why doesn't he have Marcus Mariota going number 1? Just watch the film. I mean, Tampa Bay runs a pro-style offense. Jameis Winston played in a pro-style offense for 2 years at Florida State, which translates well. Mariota, on the other hand, played in a high-tempo, fast-paced offense that Tampa Bay doesn't run, so it wouldn't make any sense to draft Mariota there. So I have them taking Winston. With the second overall pick, I have the Tennessee Titans selecting Leonard Williams, defensive end / defensive tackle out of USC. Pair him with Jarrell Casey on the defensive line. You have a foreseeable future of dominance, and both of them can get to the quarterback really easily, pile up some sacks, get tackles, and have a great defense for the future. Great start on the defensive line because it starts in the trenches. Remember that, of the Titans. Okay. Third overall, the Jaguars selecting Randy Gregory, defensive end out of Nebraska. Now, in my opinion, Randy Gregory is such a raw prospect, but he has potential. He's 6'6", 243. He's good sized. He needs more strength in his arms and legs to be able to get to the passer. But he's a great first step to Gus Bradley, former Seahawks defensive coordinator, and now Jacksonville head coach, to run in his scheme. So that's where my opinion would be for him. Fourth overall, I have the Oakland Raiders selecting Kevin White, wide receiver, West Virginia. Kevin White is a better prospect than Amari Cooper for 2 reasons. Number 1, his size. He's 6'3", 220 pounds. And the second reason, he's great at everything. Hand, speed, size, yards after the catch. Amari Cooper is he's not great at anything. He's good at a few things. He's a number 2 wide receiver in my opinion. For the Raiders here, I would select Kevin White and pair him with Derek Carr to make a duo for Derek Carr's development and his big arm. Okay, number 5 overall, I have the Washington Redskins selecting Brandon Sheriff, offensive tackle, Iowa. They selected Trent Williams last year. He's a left tackle. He did very well in his first year. Pair him with Brandon Sheriff on the right side, on right tackle, and you can build more picks later for your 2 guards and center position, because those are weak for the Redskins. Get an offensive liner on RG3 and his squad down there in Washington. That offense has the potential to be great. They just need help on their offensive line to get started. With the 6th overall, I have the New York Jets selecting Andres Pete, offensive tackle, Stanford. I know you're thinking, why isn't Mariota going here? Again, the Jets don't run that kind of offense. They don't run a pro style. They run a West Coast offense. And new head coach Todd Bowles is a defensive mind, but new OC Chan Gailey, who came over from the Bills actually, he runs a West Coast offense. And give Geno Smith one more chance. After the season, if it doesn't work out, you can dump him, but he hasn't really had any weapons to go around him. They're getting better at it. I mean, Eric Decker is a solid option, solid number 2. Excuse me, he's the number 1 there right now because they don't have that on them right now. Percy Harvin, he's not a true wide receiver. He's more of a kick returner, punt returner. He's a Devin Hester kind of guy. So you get protection around Geno Smith and start from there. Okay, with the 7th overall, I have the Chicago Bears selecting Danny Shelton out of Washington, defensive tackle. He's a mammoth of a man. I would not want to get tackled by him at all. He's really big. He's just huge. 6'7", 343. The Chicago Bears are known for their defense, and they need help again, because their defense was atrocious last year. Oh my god. They couldn't get to the quarterback. No pressure. The secondary was terrible. The linebackers were terrible. They need to start over. Danny Shelton's a great start. Okay. With the 8th overall, I have the Atlanta Falcons selecting Shane Ray, University of Missouri defensive end / outside linebacker. Shane Ray, great prospect, high football IQ, get to the quarterback, applies pressure, gets to the ball carrier. Great overall prospect for me. One of my favorites. Okay, Falcons need help at outside linebacker. He'd be a great start for them. Ninth overall, I have the New York Giants selecting Shaq Thompson, outside linebacker, Washington. Shaq Thompson's raw, um, but he can get to the quarterback. He's a Cameron Wake type of guy, 6'3", 230 ish. So he needs more muscle again, but he can get to the quarterback, apply pressure. Get to the ball carrier. Knows what he's doing. He's a bit raw, but coaches can help him with that. And with the 10th overall pick in the 2015 NFL Draft of the St. Louis Rams selecting La'el Collins, offensive tackle at LSU. They need help at the left tackle spot, or anywhere in the offensive line for that matter. Excuse me, can't talk today. Because Jake Long and Roger Saffold have injuries and have plagued them for a long time. Roger Saffold's got the ACL or Achilles. I can't remember which one it was. He needs to recover from that. He won't be the same. Jake Long has just had a huge history of injuries, and he needs help there. They might want to, they overpaid too much for him, and they might be able to get La'el Collins if they're smart, and they can slide him at the left tackle and protect who's ever playing quarterback there. Okay, I will go through picks 11 through 20, then 21 through 32 in 2 upcoming videos, so watch out for those. Leave your comments down below on who you would pick, and if you need any information on your certain team, or who I think, what number of prospects, or who do I have being, selected there, leave your comments down below. See you next video.